What's up, everybody? It's that time of year again. That time of year where we get to reflect on how 2017 went for us and how 2018 can unfold and the possibilities and opportunities within it. I want to talk to you a little bit today about resolutions, why they fail, and how to put together a framework that'll help you be successful in 2018. First, let's talk a little bit about what a resolution actually is. If you Google resolution definition, you come up with a strong decision to do or not do something. I think off the bat, that sets you up for failure. The reason I say that is because you don't just resolve to lose 20 pounds and wake up on January 1st and end up 20 pounds lighter. You don't resolve to start a business and wake up on January 1st and have a bunch of emails of potential clients and a website that's up generating its own content and driving people to your email list. Doesn't work like that. Once you decide to do something, you have to work towards it progressively through a process. What we're really looking for is behavior change, not a resolution. We want it to be a part of our life. We don't want to lose 20 pounds just to gain it back. We want to be 20 pounds lighter. We want to be a better athlete and healthier and eat better. We don't want to decide to start a business. We want to be an entrepreneur. We want to be someone who creates opportunities for themselves and for others. That's what we're looking for, is behavior change. And how that works is through the resolve in the moment to make the strong decision. Moment by moment. When opportunity arises or a crossroad comes to you, you make the strong decision and the resolution then. That's what behavior change is. So within the context of what 2018 holds for you, we want to talk about the goals, but what can you do to make sure that whenever you're faced with a decision, you can resolve in a way that puts you closer to success, towards that goal, okay? Before we do that, I want to talk a little bit more about these goals. First off, ask yourself, why is this important to you? And I don't mean because I want more money or because I want the freedom, but take it a level deeper. Why do you want the more money of being an entrepreneur? What will that do for you? What will having the freedom of running your own business do for you? What will it do for your family? Why do you want to lose that weight? You'll feel better, but what does that give you? How does your life change? Is it aligned with what's really important to you and what you care about? What are your values? Family, freedom, whatever it is, how does it really tap into what you care about on a personal level? Don't do it because other people say you need to do it. Do it for you. Do it because it's important, because you want to do it. And finally, the goal that you think of losing the weight, being healthier, starting the business, finding the relationship, that's not the goal. The goal is the feelings that you think those things will give you. Be aware of that, because really all we're looking for is the feelings, the elation of the relationship, the excitement of getting that first sale in our business, the lightness of losing the pounds and being able to run up the stairs and not being winded, not being sick all the time. That's really what we're looking for. So as we're going through this and we're talking about resolutions, I want you to think about really what are you going to feel along the way and why is that important to you. As we get into this, I'm gonna frame this for you, and I'm gonna give you a couple tools that are gonna help you make this easier and create a habit instead of this moment by moment tough decision. We're gonna look at Franklin Covey or Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It creates a framework for us that really helps identify how we can be more effective in our lives and how we can be more effective with accomplishing our goals around this resolution that we've determined that we want to accomplish for 2018. First off, if you don't have this in your library, pick it up. It's a wonderful foundational book that'll get you started, and it'll help you identify some key concepts to get to that next level in your life. Highly recommended to everybody. Let's take a look at high level what the book entails. It talks about 3 levels of effectiveness in climbing the steps of initiative. First, we want to identify where we are on the ladder so we can then decide what we need to do to get to that next level. Before I get too far into this, I want to let you know that in this specific area, or any area in your life, at any given point, you might be any point along this continuum. This isn't 1, 2, 3 steps, it's a continuum. So I might be somewhere in between dependent and independence. Let me give you an example. First, what does dependence look like? It looks like I don't know where to start. I'm overwhelmed. If I want to lose 20 pounds, how do I do it? What does a diet look like? What does an exercise program look like? Do I lift weights? Do I run? Do I swim? Do I fast? Do I eat only celery soup? Do I give up meat? Do I give up? What do I do? I don't even know where to start. That's what dependency looks like. And we're going to talk a little bit about how we get from that, but first we want to talk about identifying them. Independence is that next level of, okay, I know what to do and I'm sustaining, but man, it's a task. And I'm coming to forks in the road all the time, every day, and I have to take the resolution, the strong decision to pick the right thing that helps me get closer to my goal or keeps me in alignment with that goal. It can be frustrating and it can become very plateau effect. The goal, the island that we're trying to get to, the beautiful sunsets and the seas and the doves and the that's what we're trying to do. That's at interdependence. It's where you no longer have to go out of your way to make tough decisions, but instead it's your lifestyle. It's who you are. You're not somebody who's striving to lose 20 pounds. You're healthy. You're not somebody who's striving to start a business. You're an entrepreneur. You have a community around you. That's the goal, and that's what we want to look at today. Before I go too much further though, I want to align this with something you already know a little bit about, and that's the experience curve. We talk about this in your life as from a toddler to an adult, but even if you are already an adult and you're just trying to lose some weight, you don't know where to start, your experience curve is going to have a huge, steep growth in the first few months as you learn and grow and develop. After a while, it'll plateau, you'll get caught in the rut, and it'll just kind of be there, but you might not be fulfilled. The interdependence piece is what gives you the boost in your curve. It helps you get to that next level. It helps you become that much better version of yourself. That's what we want to look at. Great, this is all fun, and I understand this, but how do I do it? What do I do to get from this, I don't know what to do, to, okay, I get it. Or, I get it, but man, it's killing me. I need some help. I need a community. Let's take a look at what that really entails. First, you've got to let go of this I don't know what to do mentality. The easiest way to do that is to find somebody that knows. Get support. Find help. If you're trying to lose weight, go to a gym and buy a membership, but don't just buy the membership. Buy the 3 or 4 training sessions that they're going to offer you. Have somebody show you, okay, you want to lose weight, you don't need to lift a bunch of heavy weights. This is what you need to do. Do some cardio, do some high interval training. What does that look like for you? Get a nutritionalist. Have them put together a program for you. It is amazing. I've been fighting a dairy allergy for 2 years. I've been super dependent. My girlfriend has been phenomenal. She climbed this level on her own. She became so independent that she was dragging me along. Her research, her information. It's amazing how much you don't think about what you're eating. And as soon as I got this allergy and I started looking into it, it was so taxing and I just wanted to curl up and say, forget it. I'll just be sick all the time. I needed that support system. She was wonderful. I had other friends who had similar allergies. They would give me recipes. They would say, buy this product, not this product. Avoid this. Look for these specific proteins because they're dairy proteins, which you wouldn't know unless you knew what to look for. But thankfully, I had a support system and now I'm independent enough. The interesting thing about being independent, even with dietary things though, is it's still taxing. I go to a restaurant with my friends and we're going to a bar and they're buying jalapeno poppers with cream cheese and ranch dressing, and I love it. They're buying pizza, which if you know anything about me, I am pizza, that's my jam, and it kills me. If I want to get to that next level, I've got to create or find a community that will support me. People that are vegan or vegetarian at least, and they're going to go to a vegan or vegetarian place. Now it's not a decision. I can order anything off the menu. It's a lifestyle. That's what that would look like. If you're an entrepreneur, you're hanging out with other entrepreneurs. If you're here, if you're independent, but you're missing something, you're plateaued, you're in the rut, the best way, the easiest way to get to that level of interdependence, to get to that beautiful island in the sun, is to intentionally create a community. We're always talking about being intentional with your experiences. Be intentional with the life that you're trying to create. You can create a community around you that will support you and take you to that higher level. It's like the sum of the parts. The whole is greater than those sum, right? You've heard that? That's what we're looking for here. It's where that community where everybody's strengths play off of each other, and because of that, everybody gets more than they would have gotten on their own. Think about if you know somebody who's in a running club. They always hang out with runners, and they do things that runners do. They go to places that runners go to. They eat food that runners eat. It's their lifestyle. It's no longer a resolution to make that decision. It's just who they are. That's what we're looking for. That's our goal with our New Year's resolutions. This is behavior change. But we all got to start here. So determine where you're at on this spectrum and we can move forward. Here's what I want to talk to you a little bit about though. Because 80% of New Year's resolutions fail within the first 30 days. 80%. And I just Googled that. It was the first page that came up. I don't know the accuracy, but the fact that that's even a thought blew my mind. Only 8% of all New Year's resolutions make it at all. 92% fail. Here's what I want to do for you. I want to get you past January and past February. I'm going to give 3 people 2 free months of coaching to help take them from whatever level of dependence, independence, or interdependence they're on and help them get to that next level. As some of you know, I'm being certified right now as a life coach, and this does 2 things. 1, it takes me from that level of independence to interdependence. It helps me create a culture of people who are doers, who are strivers, who are achievers, and who are interested in taking their life in 2018 to the next level. But it also gives me opportunity to help some other people do the same, to bring you up a level of initiative. Here's what I need from you. If you are ready to make a change in your life, if you are ready to make 2018 the best year it's been, if you are ready to make the in-the-moment resolutions, those strong decisions that will progress you towards your ultimate goal, if you are ready to admit you might be dependent or slightly independent, but you need support, if you are ready to put a group of people around you that have your back and support you and will cheer you on and pump you up and get you to where you want to be, all you need to do is reply, I am. For every person that replies, I am going to interview you. It can be remote. You don't have to be in Denver. We can do it over the phone, Skype, Google Hangouts, Morse code. We'll figure it out. Reply, I am. Let me know you're ready. Let me know that you would like some support in this next year. After the interviews, I'm going to select 3 people, and we're going to get you past that 80% failure. We're going to take you through February. We're going to get you to that level to where you're at least independent and you know what decisions to make. And I'll coach you around how to get to that level of interdependence to where you have a lifestyle, a behavior change. If this resonates for you right now, put I am. Reply it to me right now. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm okay with that. You're okay with that. You are where you want to be. That's awesome. Good for you. Do me a favor. Share this with the people around you. Post it on your social media, send it out in an email blast. There might be one person that has something that they're really sitting on that they want help with this year, and I'm offering it. Please do them a favor, do yourself a favor. I am, and if you're not, send it on. I am so excited to see what 2018 holds for all of you, myself, Experience Curve. I cannot wait to get this year started. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your 2017. Happy New Year, and let's get 2018 kicked off with a banging start.